question number 123. XYZ Limited, New Delhi manufactures biscuits under the brand name of Tasty Picks. Biscuits are supplied to wholesalers and distributors located across India on free on-road basis from the warehouse of the company located at New Delhi. The company uses multi-modes of transportation for supplying the biscuits to its customers spread across the country. The transportation cost is shown as a line item in the invoice and is billed to the customers with a markup of 2% on the amount of freight paid inclusive of taxes. So what we will do, we will incur the transportation cost, and to the transportation cost whatever GST paid, so to the total amount we will add 2% and that we will show as a line item in the invoice. Okay, so that is this. Flour used for the production process is procured from vendors located in Madhya Pradesh on ex-factory basis. The company engages goods transport agencies to transport the flour from the factories of the vendors to its factory located in New Delhi. The company has provided the following data relating to transportation of biscuits and flour in the month of April 2021. For sales within the NCR region, 20 lakhs, the company arranged a local minivan belonging to an individual and paid him 54,000. So actually you need to know the transportation sector exemptions. So we have one point, transportation of goods by road other than GTA or courier agency is exempted. Like that one point is there. Okay, transportation of goods by road other than GTA or courier agency is exempted. Okay, so therefore here it is what? By a minivan, local minivan. So whether it will be taxable or exempted, actually this transportation is exempted. When this transportation is exempted, then how much we will pay for this? Only 54,000, no GST on this, correct? So now that 54,000, so plus 2%, that 54,000 plus 2%, 55,080 we will be charging to our customer. 55,080 we will be charging to our customer. Now, so biscuits we are selling biscuits. When we are selling biscuits, so invoice value of the biscuits at transportation cost will be 5580. Now this 5580 is included in the value of biscuits, then whatever is the rate applicable to the biscuits, that will be applied on this 55,080. What is the rate applicable to the biscuits? So assume the rate on transportation of goods is 5% and GST rate on biscuits is 12%, which means on this 55,080, how much will be the GST? 12%. So 6,609 will be taken as the GST payable. So because that is the question they have asked, compute the GST charged on transportation cost billed by the company to the customers. So that transportation cost we incur, but when we recover, that will be added to biscuits. Now the character of this transportation cost will be changed to, so biscuits value. So what is the GST payable on biscuits? 12%. So therefore on this 55,080, so GST payable at 12%. So therefore it will be coming to what? 6,610, 609.6, 6,610 will be taken. Okay. Then next one. Second, for sales to locations in distinct states, the company booked the goods by Indian Railways and paid rail freight of 3,70,000. Transportation of goods by rail, we have 2 points. Transportation of specified goods is exempted. Transportation of other goods will be taxable. So what are those specified goods? Total 7 goods here. Agricultural produce, organic manure, food grains including flours and pulses, milk and salt, then relief material for natural and man-made disasters, railway equipments, defense and military equipments, newspapers and magazines. These are the 7 goods. If transported by railways, it is exempted. Is it that goods we are transporting? No, biscuits. So transportation of biscuits is not in the list of notified goods. Therefore, it will be taxable. And what will be the amount that we will recover from the customer? As it is taxable, first we will pay GST and we will pay GST 5%. So therefore, 3,17,000 plus 5%, that is 3,32,850. So on that plus 2%. So therefore 3,39,507 is what we charge. Sir, while adding 2%, should we even include GST? Yes. See there. Markup of 2% on the total amount of freight paid inclusive of taxes. So therefore, first on 3,17,000 we pay 5%. It is given. So as 5% as the rate of GST. So on 3,17,000 to railways we will pay 5%. Will it come under RCM? No. It will not come under RCM. Because in Sir CG got salads, transportation of goods by railways is nowhere given under RCM. Okay. So therefore it will be FCM. Railways will pay, recover it from us, and that amount, so whatever we are paying including tax on the 2%, 3,39,507. Now when you add it as a line item, on that what will be the GST? So on that the GST will be 12%, that is 40,741. 40,741 is the GST that will be recovered on this from the customer. Then for sales to neighboring states, for sales to locations in neighboring states, the company booked the GTA and paid a road freight of 3,73,000. What is the rate given in the question? 5%. GTA service is covered under RCM because in the list of Sir CG got salads, GTA service is there. If it is 12% FCM, if it is 5%, it will be RCM and it will be taxable. We have some exemption in case of GTA services. What is that exemption? Transportation of notified goods by GTA is exempted. What are those notified goods? The same list of notified goods what we have seen for railways, except the same list of goods what we have seen for railways, except this railway equipment, the 6 goods, that is agricultural produce, then food grains including flours and pulses, milk and salt, organic manure, relief material for natural and man-made disasters, railway equipment will not be there, defense and military equipment, newspapers and magazines. These are the 6 goods. If transported by GTA, so that will be exempted. Okay. So that is one point. Another point is, so freight does not exceed 1,500 per carriage. So whenever we are transporting goods belonging to a single consignor to a consignee, so then the freight will be collected per carriage. If that freight does not exceed 1,500 per carriage, then it will be exempted. And then we have next exemption, if we are transporting goods belonging to multiple consignors to multiple consignees, then we need to check 750 per consignee. So therefore then also it is exempted. So first point, notified goods. Second point, freight does not exceed 1,500, exempted. Third point, freight does not exceed 750, exempted. And fourth point, if the recipient is individual HUF or AJP who are unregistered and not having a factory. And then next, if the recipient is central government, state government or local authority or government agency registered only to deduct TDS, then also it is exempted. These are the 5 exemptions. None of those exemptions are applicable here. So which means that it will be taxable. It will be taxable, that too it will be taxable under RCM. So how much we would have paid as tax? 3,73,000 plus 5%. So on that plus 2% we will be recovering, which means we will charge 3,99,483. On that 3,99,483 into 12%, 47,938. 47,938 will be taken. Okay. Then next, for purchase of flour from Madhya Pradesh, the company booked the goods by GTA and paid a road freight of 55,000. Flour, is it covered under notified goods? Yes. Food grains including flours and pulses, milk and salt. All kind of flours are covered under the list of exemption. Therefore, it is exempted. Now, should we add 2% and recover? No, this is not sale. This is purchase. We are purchasing. Only on sale of biscuits, whenever we incur transportation costs, that will be recovered from the customer. This is purchase, which is exempted. Then, for purchase of butter from Punjab, the company booked the goods by GTA and paid road freight of 35,000 rupees. Now, in this case, 35,000 rupees road freight for purchase of butter. Is it taxable or exempted? Will the butter come under notified goods? No. Milk, not milk products. Milk is only exempted but not milk products. Therefore, it will be taxable on this GST payable under RCM. Okay. So then, for local purchase of baking powder, the company booked the goods by GTA in a single carriage and paid a road freight of 1,500. Is baking powder given in the notified goods? No. But there is another exemption that is applicable. What is that another exemption? Freight does not exceed 1,500. Therefore, it is exempted. Then, for transferring biscuits, open market value 4 lakhs to one of its sister concern in Rajasthan, the company booked the goods by a GTA and paid a road freight of 40,000. So, not notified goods, biscuits is not notified goods, 1,500, 750, all these points are not there, which means it will be taxable. So, taxable under RCM. And can we recover that by adding 2% from the recipient? No. So, this line item 2% is only for customers, not to the sister concern. So, for sister concern is not a customer. So, only in case of customers, whatever transportation we pay, we will add 2% and recover. So, in this case, there is nothing like that. So, now, the first question, based on the particulars given above, compute the GST payable on the amount paid for transportation by XYZ Limited when it avails the service of different transporters. So, wherever it is taxable, you take that. 3,17,000. 3,17,000 plus 3,73,000. 3,73,000 plus 35,000, okay, plus 40,000 plus 40,000. So how much that will come to? 7,65,000 into 5%. So 38,250. 38,250 is the GST with respect to transportation. Then how much we will be billing to the customers already we have seen. So actually this is a very good question on application of the transportation of goods services in a single question, multiple points. Okay.